And again, you're lumping me in with boomers that were born in 1946. 46. There was not a kid in America who ate a cereal like this in 1940 freaking 6. All right, woo! Here we go. Here we go. This is the big day for me. I'm a little nervous. I'm excited, but I'm a little nervous. So first thing we're gonna do is my on standby registered nurse is gonna be checking my vitals to set like a baseline. This is before, before I started. Yeah. So go ahead. Oh, okay. 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 Oh. The baby's doing fine. Okay, so we bought
Count Chocula and
I went out and bought
Frankenberry were
a box
released
of,
in March of
Count
1971.
Chocula. It's kind of seasonal. I guess maybe because of Halloween, but I also noticed that Jim Henson is doing a thing now where he's Muppetized the Count Chocula, also Frankenberry, but he Muppetized Count Chocula, which didn't he already? He kind of did that with the Count.
Yes.
So, but now there's two vampire Muppets. So, family size. When I decided to do this challenge for myself, this thing is humongous. It's how many ounces is that whole box, do you think?
18.8.
There's no way it's 18.8 ounces. 18.8 ounces. 532 grams. See, when you use the metric system, it seems bigger. Okay, so we're opening the box. This box is being opened. And for me, this is the first time I've opened a box of Count Chocula cereal since I was probably in high school. Maybe middle school. Oh, wow. Maybe middle school. Okay. Okay. I'm excited. I'm telling you, I'm a little nervous. Okay, so Okay, right off the bat. Okay, first off, big fan. I'm a big fan of Count Chocula. Right off the bat, what I'm noticing is it kind of looks a little different than it did from when I was a kid. I mean, that kind of stuff is to be expected. You know, things change, but it does look different. I don't know if it smells different. Maybe I don't remember what it was. Okay. The other thing I'm doing is I am doing a timer. This is not like I got to eat all this whole box of cereal in 28 minutes, and if I do, I get the T-shirt. It's not that. I just want to see how long I can go before I do finish or it finishes me. Because if I one rule I've set is if I'm getting sick or if I'm just full, I'm done. So I've started the timer. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh my gosh. The challenge is, can a late stage boomer, and what I mean by late stage boomer, and this is one of the things that actually bothers me, is boomers go from like 1946 to 1964. I was born in 62. So I'm a boomer, but you're lumping me in with people that experienced World War II? Like, come on. That's ridiculous. I saw Star Wars. It's 5 times the summer it came out. I doubt my grandfather, he didn't. I guarantee. So anyway, it bothers me. And when I say late stage boomer, what I mean by that is I'm barely a boomer. I should be a Gen X. My younger brother is a Gen X. And everything the internet says about Gen X is me. And I'm a boomer. Really? I was so excited the night Battlestar Galactica aired on TV. And I'm a boom. Get out of here. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
So named after the significant baby boom that occurred after World War II. Gen X refers to anyone born between 1965 and 1980.
Oh, man. Oh, this is living, let me tell you. And if I talk with my mouth full, if that bothers you, you can jump on over to the Antiques Roadshow Show YouTube channel.
Count Chocula was the first cereal to offer chocolate-flavored marshmallows.
This is a big day for me. If I dribble milk on my chin, if I am talking with my mouth full, okay. First impressions. Fabulous. If you're not a fan of Count Chocula's cereal, there's probably something wrong with you. I'm just saying. I was also a fan. I was a fan of Frankenberry. And I was also a fan of Blueberry. So this was supposed to be Bela Lugosi. Didn't kind of sound like him. This was definitely, I was working in the lab. Boris Karloff. And then this was Peter Lorre. And there was also Yummy Mummy and Fruit Brute. Do you remember Fruit Brute? Here's Fruit Brute.
Hey, have you got the ring? Why, certainly. Join hands.
Yeah, see, I'm not making this up.
Pulp Fiction.
Now, you might say, "Why do you have a nurse there? You're trying to be fantastic." Well, I'm a boomer. And I don't want to be in the news tomorrow. Idiot with a YouTube channel slipped into a diabetic coma last night as he tried to eat an entire box of Count Chocula. Okay. It's definitely different than when I was a kid. I'm gonna try to separate the. Okay, this is no marshmallows. This is just the chocolate cereal. Interesting. Very good flavor. Not all that sweet. So the sweetness is obviously coming from the marshmallows. The way God intended it. Okay, so let's isolate some marshmallows. And then I'll tell you another thing that I'm doing that's... You might think it's a little bit of a cheat, but you're not the one who's a boomer eating an entire box of Count Chocula cereal. So, I'm having trouble separating the marshmallows. Okay, here we go. Okay. Oh, man. The marshmallows are definitely where the sweetness is coming from. And the marshmallows are chocolate. They're chocolate marshmallows. Now,
These cereals were the result of renewed interest in classic Universal monsters that had become popular again at this time.
I'm a big fan of marshmallows as a kid. I was always a big fan of marshmallows in my cereal. This is not, I haven't done any research on this, so I'm just speaking off the cuff here. But I believe Lucky Charms was the first cereal with marshmallows.
It was.
And as a kid, I was always after his Lucky Charms. one of the shows on the History Channel. 6 minutes. When they were sort of pitching the idea of Lucky Charms, is they had made the cereal part, and they took those circus peanuts. You know what I'm talking about? The orange, which there's going to be a full episode dedicated to circus peanuts. Do you know what I'm talking about? They're the marshmallow peanuts. They're big. They're marshmallow. They're orange, and they're banana flavored. God bless America. Anyway, they cut those up, threw it in the cereal. So I guess my message to the kids is, if you don't have a classic marshmallow-filled cereal, just take some Cheerios and cut up the orange peanuts, the circus peanuts. This is a one-shot deal. I am doing skim milk. I would never have eaten my cereal with skim milk. But this is about the cereal, not about the milk. So, the other thing is, as a kid, I think one of the way I judged if a cereal was good is if I caught myself making this noise. Now, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but the milk is turning chocolatey. Oh man. I don't know. And again, you're lumping me in with boomers that were born in 1946. 46. There was not a kid in America who ate a cereal like this in 1946. Don't lump me in with them. God bless them. They're part of the greatest generation. I get that. But I was a Star Wars, Star Trek, Circus Peanut, Count Chocula, Battlestar Galactica kid. I'm not. You can't lump me in. But everything that's Gen X is
They
me.
were called Gen X because they were the group that had no significant name or identity. They were known as the unknown group.
And there's channels that I follow, and I love them. This is the top 10 Gen X toys that only Gen X, only Gen X will remember. You know what? One of the ones I really like, I'm a link it in the description. I had those toys. How am I a boomer? I actually had somebody say that to me one day. Okay, boomer. First off, I looked him right in the eye and I said, listen, you whippersnapper, how... Can I do this? I'm also trying to do it fast because I did read that like speed eaters, and again, this is not a speed eating competition. I'm not a competitive eater. You can keep your comments to yourself. But they do say that if you eat fast, it takes a while for the signal to get to your brain. Like you're full.
A crucial part of speed or competitive eating is to override the sensation of natural fullness.
I think my stomach might have a cell phone. I'm already starting to feel it. Now, I am waffling between a pre-diabetic and a type 2 diabetic. So, I'm not taking this lightly. And I will be recovering from this with some fasting. My wife's already talking about, she's talking about making me do a sardine fast. Or eat nothing but sardines, which I'm cool with. But I'm definitely going to be paying the piper for this one. You want to do another check on me?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of amazing. Okay. 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 Yeah. Yeah.
That's good. Processing nicely. Processing very, very nicely.
Okay. Now, just a quick question. When you're checking here?
Lungs.
Oh, lungs. Oh. She never thought about that I had lungs. My brother and I, big cereal eaters as kids. And my kids eat cereal. My youngest daughter eats cereal. But she doesn't know, man. She doesn't know what it was like to have a box of cereal with an actual prize in it, a toy. And oftentimes, we never had like, this is my cereal, I'm gonna have this cereal every day. We never did that because a lot of times, my mom would let us pick the cereal. We'd go to the grocery store, and we determine the cereal by the prize in the package. So maybe it was Count Chocula, maybe it was Kix, maybe, I don't know.
Kellogg's Corn Flakes was the first to offer a prize in 1909. It was a mail-in offer for a funny pop-up Jungle Stories book.
I'm curious to see what his plan is, if there's going to be more than just. You can find there's a commercial, there's an ad on YouTube with the new Count Chocula. And it looks like he muppetized Blueberry too. Okay. You know what? Okay, we need to buckle down here. Some serious eating.
The most asked internet questions about Count Chocula.
$15. I gotta hurry. School bus is almost here.
Why was it discontinued? Decreasing sales. Does Count Chocula contain pork? Yes. The gelatin used to make the marshmallows is derived from pork.
Eat. I know. Is it just the monitor and the camera, or is my face already turning red? I'm sure when I was a kid, this would have been nothing.
While no official backstory has ever been offered, theories include that he is related to Dracula. He's not Dracula. Count Chocula's first name is Alfred.
One thing I didn't do was get like a just in case bucket. Just in case. Now rest assured, if that was to be the case, the video would cut. We're not gonna. Okay. I'm about at it. What do you want from me? Am I not human? Are you not entertained? I'm about at his nose. I adored cereal as a kid. Adored it. I adored it. This experiment might cure me of that. I'm not done yet. Don't get me wrong.
Please like, comment, and share. And don't forget to check out part 2, Boomer versus Count Chocula. Can he eat the whole box?